Hello and welcome! My name's Heather. I'm a registered professional counselor and a certified life coach. And today I'm going to be analyzing the show Never Have I Ever Season 2. If you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified of new videos every week. In this video, I'll be talking about Devi's progress with grief, how she handled her relationships, and her self-identity. Let's get to it. After losing a loved one, we may feel lost, confused, angry, or sad. In this season, we see some progress in Devi's journey after her father's sudden death. She continues to see her therapist, Dr. Ryan, and we see that they've developed a safe and trusting relationship for Devi to finally open up.
Like my paralysis? Exactly. I know I didn't want to talk about it before, but why did that happen?
Her sessions with Dr. Ryan offers consistency in her life as she handles the day-to-day struggles of being a teenager while working through her grief.
Like, when you feel that surge of anger coming up, stop. Take a deep breath and listen to some soothing music or anything that'll bring you peace.
Upon Dr. Ryan's suggestion, Devi has also developed a way to cope with her feelings of stress or anger and relies on listening to an old voicemail from her father.
There's my perfect girl.
Devi finds this comforting and reassuring as she listens to her dad's voice telling her that she's his perfect girl.
Hi, it's Dad. I'm here at the mall to pick you up. I'm parked in front of PF Jack.
Devi still has outbursts of anger and frustration, which can be linked with her experience with post-traumatic stress disorder. I go more in depth about this in the review of the first season, so if you haven't watched it already, make sure to check it out afterwards. I'll put it in the link up here and also in the description. As the season picks up from the end of season 1, it would make sense that Devi is still going through a lot of the similar symptoms from season 1, as it takes time to work through these feelings of grief. Devi was unable to choose between Ben and Paxton and started dating the both of them behind their backs. Her friends help Devi cheat, who is not concerned about the possible consequences as she will be moving to India and doesn't have to take responsibility for her actions.
Why would you do something that could hurt them? Real relationships are built on honesty and trust, Davy. And I know you think you got 2 boyfriends, but by those standards, girl, I think you got 0.
Devi says that she likes both Ben and Paxton, and in real life, it could be normal to be attracted to more than one person. However, functional communication and honesty is the foundation to any strong relationship. Instead of dating both guys at once, she could have discussed her dilemma with her therapist or listened to her initial feelings, which is to pick Ben over Paxton. It's not fair for either guy to be strung along or lied to when they both thought that they were in exclusive relationships. Once everyone finds out that Devi has been lying and cheating, both Ben and Paxton dump her, and she finds out that she will be stuck with the situation she created as her mom decides to no longer move to India. Research indicates that both those who cheat and those who've been cheated on experience negative effects on mental health and well-being. Furthermore, learning about a partner's infidelity typically results in negative emotionality, including jealousy and distress, which can lead to the ending of a relationship and subsequent mental health issues such as depression. The moral of the story here is don't cheat. While dealing with the breakup of both her boyfriends, she tries to make amends with the both of them by giving in to Paxton's blackmail to do his homework for him.
I need you to do the Unit 6 questions in my biology textbook, and here is a Spanish take-home quiz on parts of the body. Already filled in. Huevos.
And getting a nose ring as a dare with Ben.
What the hell? Your tattoo was temporary?
Yep. I lied to you.
But I just permanently altered my nose.
Instead of truly apologizing to both Ben and Paxton, she relies on other ways of trying to make things right instead of owning up to her mistakes.
It's not as bad as it sounds. I mean, you guys didn't even notice. And if I were a guy, he'd be high-fiving me right now.
Doing this gives Devi a way out so she doesn't have to reflect further on her actions and thinking of how she can change to prevent similar future mistakes. Do you think that Ben or Paxton is a better match for Devi? Let me know in the comments below. Meanwhile, a new girl named Anissa is introduced and Devi feels threatened. Fearing that Anissa is a better version of Devi, she becomes territorial of her friends, family, and her ex Ben as she sees them hitting it off. Instead of being honest and explicitly communicating to Anissa that Ben is her ex and that she still has feelings for him, she tries to find passive ways to keep them apart so she can figure out how to win Ben back. In most cases, we try to compare ourselves with those in our peer groups or with those who we're similar with. This allows us to evaluate our opinions and abilities by comparing ourselves to others in order to reduce uncertainty and to define the self. Social comparison in this case created feelings of jealousy and reached a tipping point for Devi, and she starts a rumor about Anissa that turns out to be true.
Did you just say that Anissa is Ano? Yeah, probably. I've never seen her eat a damn thing.
Causing a great deal of distress for Devi's new friend. Eventually, Devi admits that she was the one who started the rumor and was suspended from school. Devi, feeling guilty that Anissa wants to change schools, finds a way to apologize and convince her to stay, with the intention of winning Ben's forgiveness.
If I get Anissa to stay at Sherman Oaks, that'll prove to Ben that I'm a good person, and then he'll like me again.
No.
We do see a growth in the relationship between Devi and her mother Nalini after the ceremony, which shows efforts on both parties to try to find common ground and understanding for each other. We see that Nalini tries to be more patient and understanding of Devi, and there has been less blow-ups between them.
Well, I'm glad that Anissa is helping you appreciate your culture, and actually it looks nice on you, Devi.
Although Devi expresses feelings of anger when she finds her mom dating someone,
We throw Dad's ashes in the ocean, and then boom, you turn around and date another man?
she does show remorse for her actions. Nalini was also able to help Devi convince Anissa to not transfer schools by talking to Anissa's mom.
Thank you so much. You are the best mom ever.
During this time, Devi gains the nickname Crazy Devi.
Damn, Crazy Davy. Wow, you are crazy.
Everyone was right. You are crazy, Devi.
And she starts questioning her identity and sanity. She wonders why she acts out in certain ways, and we see this name really hurts her as she brings it up with Dr. Ryan.
You're just hurting, and you might even be a little depressed, and that's okay because I can help you through it. You had a big loss, and the hurt that comes from that can come out in surprising ways.
It is clear that Devi and Dr. Ryan have a stronger rapport this season. As teenagers, we're naturally trying to find our place in the world and have a better sense of who we are as we move into adulthood and have more freedom. Devi in season 1 was worried that her identity would be the girl whose dad died at the concert, which led her to rebranding herself. Also wanting to rid her old identity, she focused on getting a boyfriend, which may explain her motives behind why she dated both Ben and Paxton at the same time as a way to overcorrect her identity as a UN. Now she's worried that she has the identity of being crazy while being upstaged by Anissa as the cool Indian girl. It's normal to go through stages of identity crisis as teenagers, as we learn through trial and error and we're figuring out the type of person we want to be. Additionally, her identity has adjusted to Paxton's girlfriend as we see them get back together at the end of the season. Overall, we see some growth from Devi. However, it is obvious that she still struggles with the loss of her father while balancing her social life with her schoolwork. Changes are a part of life, and how we respond to those changes will dictate the type of person we will be. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments below if you have any other shows you'd like me to analyze. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to check out my other therapist reviews videos, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, be kind and love yourself.